Okay, random video. I didn't know the patch was happening for Overwatch 2. It's January 24th, and finally the new patches are out. Random video, but necessary video. So let's read the patch notes together. I just updated the game. I didn't know this update was coming out. I should pay more attention to updates, seriously. But okay. Let me look at the patch notes. Just give me a second. I gotta redo some stuff. Okay, Overwatch patch notes. I want to read these. We're gonna read these together. I have not seen these yet, but I do see a little Roadhog change, so I'm getting a little giddy right now. Okay. So, okay, we're gonna read this together because I haven't read anything. I seriously don't know anything about this. Okay, I'm not gonna scroll down for a Roadhog yet. I'm getting too excited. Okay, Orisa. Her Fortify, her health bonus is reduced from 125 to 75. So they gave her a little bit of a nerf on the health side. It makes sense because obviously with Orisa and Roadhog both have the similarities where when the enemy team is playing Orisa, you need to be able to take care of their supports first before you can do anything about Orisa. And so I don't know how much of a change this is going to be, but it seems pretty substantial. What is that? That's 50 health reduction. That's a 50 health reduction with her Fortify. She still has the same amount of health, but when she clicks that Fortify, she has a health bonus. So okay, we'll see how that feels in game. I didn't know this patch was happening. I'm gonna make this a little bigger actually. You guys can see this. Okay. Oh shit. So Roadhog changes. Okay, here we go. Developer comments. These changes aim to reduce the frustration of dying in one shot immediately after being hooked and pulled by Roadhog. Chain Hook is still a powerful utility to forcibly reposition enemy players, so it will still often lead to elimination. Its effectiveness will now be more dependent on specific hero matchups and how the hook target is able to respond. Okay, this is absolutely massive. And I see a Sojourn change as well. And a Kiriko change. Okay, this is a massive patch. I just want to, okay. Chain Hook. Finally, maybe some nerfs. Impact damage. Reduction from 30 to 5. So when you used to get hit by the hook, it used to do 30 damage. Now it does 5 damage. That is a massive change from what it could be. Because there was a lot of times where I would just throw the hook out and I would just get a kill randomly, just out of the blue, just dink, and you would just dink somebody and would just kill them. I mean, basically, what is 30 damage equivalent to? Like a Zenyatta shot? I mean, I don't know how much Zenyatta does per shot, but yeah, that is massive. Okay, the enemy final position distance from Roadhog after being pulled increased from 3 to 4 meters. Okay, this also changes some stuff, and it's gonna make it harder to one-shot. So one of the biggest issues was the best combo for Roadhog, because when you hook somebody, it brings them in super close, right? And so all you needed to do was just press W and shoot at their head, and it was a one-shot kill, right? 30 damage with the chain hook, and then you walk forward after hooking them and shotgun them. So now they increased that distance from where they stand after being hooked to 4 meters. So you have more of a chance to escape that scrap gun shot, which is going to be interesting. I don't know how much 4 meters is going to be. I feel like you can still walk pretty forward, but I also feel like that I don't know. This is a massive damage reduction already for Roadhog, which is a huge thing. Roadhog meta is gone. I'm interested to see what other Overwatch players are going to be saying. Is Roadhog still viable? I think he's still going to be viable. He's always been, I don't know about always, but a majority of the time he's mostly been viable all through Overwatch. But it depends on the meta and stuff. But yeah, this is a massive change, just this. Okay, just with this. Okay, Scrap Gun. Damage per pellet reduced from 6.6 to 6. That might seem like not a lot, but it is. That's a decent amount of damage reduction on the Scrap Gun. Recovery time reduced from 0.85 to 0.8 seconds. Recovery time, I believe, means the in between each shot. So now each shot is faster. They made the Scrap Gun faster. like faster shooting. So it's like that recoil, it takes a while to shoot that next shot. So instead of it doing a massive amounts of damage, you have more chances to hit them with less damage. So I don't know how this is gonna play out. It might be good. We'll see. Reload time reduced from 2 to 1.75 seconds. Okay. Now that they've reduced his damage, they also want to balance out the reload time, which makes sense. If you know, it'd be rough to play Soldier and his reload speed is, you know, 5 seconds, and now you're sitting there trying to reload, even though you need to get that burst damage off, or that consistent damage off, and you can't do it. So they're making it more of a consistent damage character rather than a one-shot character, which is ideally what I think this character should be. It shouldn't be like this. Like even Reaper's shotguns are pretty powerful. So if we can at least bring it down to Reaper's shotgun, I think if it's gonna feel like that, it's gonna be a little bit better. I still think he's gonna be powerful though. I don't know if this is enough damage reduction. It might be, man. 6.6 damage. I mean, that's already a lot less damage. I'm so interested to see how this plays out in games. I don't even know if he's gonna be viable anymore. We'll see. He might still be viable. I'm not sure. I'll have to feel him out. Reload time, that's cool. Maximum ammo increased from 5 to 6 shots. Okay. I guess that makes sense for trying to balance it, but interesting. And I did find some times when I was playing Roadhog that I actually ran out of ammo really fast. Obviously, it's a faster paced shooter. Now, without being 2 tanks, I think this makes sense to make it more ammo in the clip. I don't know how this is going to be. This might be a huge change, might be a small change, but what it seems like already is that chain hook damage, instantly, that instant damage, just getting an instant damage off from Roadhog, that's just going to make it a lot easier on supports, I think. And this Orisa health reduction, I don't know how much this is going to do. I think her kit is balanced. I don't think any damage really needs to be reduced. It's you know, they changed it from 15 25 meters or something. It was like 15 to 25 damage. They changed her left click shot to like with a longer with a shorter damage fall off, or sorry, a longer damage fall off, so you do more damage at more range, and I think it fits her character more. So I think her kit is balanced. This might be a good patch just for Orisa as well. I mean, you know, not depending on just the survivability of running into the fight, kind of like Roadhog, where you can run into the fight and then, you know, take a bunch of damage, but then fortify, and instantly you have 125 health back. The same thing with Roadhog. The big problem with him is, you know, obviously he does so much damage, and then his survivability is so insane, so that's why he was just way too overbuffed and too overpowered. I don't know. This might be a good change for both these characters. I'll have to test these out, and have to feel these out and try to, you know, see how that goes. Okay, and then Roadhog. So the damage reduction for the hook clearly is going to be massive. But now, instead of it being 3 meters away from you, it's 4 meters. So it's a lot further away. But let's see. Let me kill this target real quick. Let me see. So, hooking, I'm going to do the same combo as I did before. The same combo that's always been the same thing. You hook, you walk forward, you shoot, you melee. Let's try on our Soldier though, because they have bigger headshot. They have bigger head hitbox. Let's just try this. Okay, wait. The headshot difference might be a little different with just a regular character. Hold on. Okay, wait. But I wasn't aiming for headshot. Let's go for headshot now. It is a reduction. Okay, it was just different with these robots because they have such a big headshot that it's still a one-shot on the robots. It's a 2-shot now. That will give you more of an opening. Okay. Okay, so this is definitely different feeling. Okay, I think Roadhog is definitely less viable as far as a pick. I think they really did a good job here as far as making it less. I think he's still going to be able to play kind of the same character, just now without the one-shot. He still has the survivability. He's still able to hook people in and get insane amount of damage, and if you have help from other teammates, you know, you're still gonna secure that kill. But let's just try. Okay, up close and personal, just one shot to the head. I mean, it's a one shot still though. Really up close, like right in front of the target. Which, I mean, how many times is a soldier gonna be like right in front of you? Like, okay, let's try from like here. Okay, so it's really a range reduction for sure. The damage, obviously, with the different pellets. Yeah, I definitely feel a damage reduction. Well, definitely the one shot's gone as far as like. Can you give me a mercy pocket? I want to try this out with mercy pocket. Even with a mercy pocket, it still doesn't one shot. The one shot combo is no longer a thing. Hitting with the melee. Here, wait, let me just kill him real quick. But even at a half health target, that's a good point as well. Like, I don't know. Like, even a half health character, like, even at, like, okay, yeah, you can't do the one shot, but what happens if, like, I hit you and I still hook you in? It's still a one shot. Like, you can still deal a lot of damage, it's just not as effective for people who aren't damaged. So, ideally, you're gonna want to have a lot of damage dealers, you know, that are effective on your team, that have consistent damage, who can keep them low health, which will make your hook more effective. But I mean, that one shot is still there if you can get close enough, and if you can get close up and personal, aim right at the head. I mean, it's still a one shot, and even with a mercy pocket, you're definitely securing the one shot. So, okay, I wonder if the pellets have been changed also from the right click, because I just want to test that as well. Okay, let's try a different soldier. Okay, so definitely a damage reduction there too. I don't know how much meters that is, because I can't really test on these guys because they don't have the same headshot. But yeah, that's about like 8 meters out, I'd say. Maybe 5 meters. Still definitely some good damage there. I think you know, they've made it so that the long shot. Well, see, I did it there. I did the one shot. Sometimes you can secure it. Let me see. If you wait to take that shot, you still get that one shot. But again, that gives them more time to escape. Nobody's really gonna be standing still like this soldier is. This is gonna be interesting. I would like to try this out in a game. Interesting. Okay. Another big one, and also I will be so sad if this is a nerf for Kiriko, but let's just see. Railgun, okay. Energy gain is no longer based on damage done by primary fire. Oh! Each primary fire hit against an enemy player now grants 5 energy. Okay, so they also brought the primary fire down from 10. I 100% agree with this patch, even though I'm sad about it because I really liked relying on using the left clicks, because sometimes you didn't even really have to use the railgun. That left click with the 10 damage per shot was really powerful, and I noticed that change when they quote unquote patched Sojourn. So Sojourn, I want to see what they're talking about with this. Okay, so I just want to feel this. So they're saying for energy gain. So when I just, without the damage boost, fully shooting somebody to the body gives you 100, okay? With mercy damage boost, can you damage boost me? Give me damage boost. Now it only gives me 90 with the charge. Okay, but that's still 90 charge. That's still 90 charge. Like, that's still a one shot. Like, if I'm getting a bunch of damage, like 50 alone is already Like, getting up to 50% is a headshot with burst shooting. So it doesn't really matter in the end run, because all you can do is just sit back and poke. And then still destroy a Sojourn with a Mercy Pocket. But here, okay, the biggest difference, without Mercy Pocket, it's 60 to the head. If I get a full headshot kill, it's 60, but with damage boost, it only lets me get up to 45 with damage boost. So that's all they were saying. Is with damage, with Mercy Pocket, you're not gonna build charge that fast. So what you could do is just like, as Mercy, just go around, heal your teammates, and then come back to Sojourn when she's got her one shot, and then right click, and still win. I get it. Wait, heal me? Wait. So you can just sit there as Sojourn, still doing the same amount of damage increase, like basically the same amount of energy increase as healing, and then Mercy damage boost me. You just one shot. Like, here, wait, just heal me, just heal me. Oh, I'm going around poking, damage boost me. Like, you can still do the same thing, and it's still the same issue as Sojourn was having before. It's just now, as long as you play your Mercy Pocket correctly, you can be effective. They didn't really change the damage at all. Obviously, the big thing here is they changed the damage back down from 10 to 9, which won't allow for that easily of spray downs and stuff, especially with a moving target. But I mean, to me, Sojourn is still the same. Developer comments: despite Kiriko's healing projectiles being slow moving and single target, her average heal output per match is higher than we'd like. So they're trying to move her away from a main heal, which is interesting. We've seen players tend to get overly focused on maximizing her healing potential and only using her primary fire for extended periods of time. Rather than reduce the amount of healing per projectile, which may lead to feeling locked into focus on primary fire even more, we're increasing the recovery time before she can start firing the healing Ufadas again. Increasing recovery time opens the opportunity to weave in secondary fire kunai more freely. Okay, so they're trying to make it comboing. Yeah, because when you throw the tickets, it used to be 8.5 seconds when she got to reload the tickets, and then you throw them again and then come bring them back. Throw them again, bring them back. Same thing with like Roadhog. The recovery time means recoil. Is all they're saying. The recovery from the recoil takes longer with the Ufada, with the Ofudas. I'm completely saying it wrong. The tickets. So, okay, I don't know. I feel like I wish it was faster, because I feel like some of the problem with Kiriko, sometimes, yes, I can do a lot of healing, but there are some times where I would get caught in the middle of the animation and I wanted to go and heal again, but it was too much time in between being able to throw those tickets to be able to save my teammate. I was feeling some of that kind of frustration where sometimes the perfect time when I need to heal them is in between that 0.85 seconds of throwing the tickets again. But now they're trying to put even more emphasis on the fact that they want her to be a DPS character. This was something that they advertised when the character came out, I believe, is they brought her out saying she was a DPS healer, a more damage-based healer. But the problem is her kunais are so hard to hit that people kind of rely just on her healing. But now reducing her healing and make her more damage focused, that's really hard, and it's gonna be really hard to. It's gonna be much more hard to play Kiriko now. We're definitely gonna feel it. 0.25 seconds more. That is a lot more. I feel like, I don't know. I get what they're saying, and obviously with Kiriko Rush being such a strong ultimate, even after the patch, I get what they're saying, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. Okay. This.
I'll find my own path.
Oh my god, that's sufferable, man. That is so slow.
I've got you.
I get it. I get it, but I don't get it. So they're saying that there's a combo now between healing and throwing. So I heal. This is what they're saying they want. They want people to play Kiriko like this. Which makes sense. Because she deals a lot of damage, but I feel like only leaving room for one kunai, that's not going to do a lot. And especially if you hit like a body shot, it does barely anything for the fight. I mean, it does something, but I mean, I feel like that can just get healed up in a second. So they really want us to just heal and then shoot a couple times and heal and shoot a couple times and heal. I mean, this is it's a good strategy overall, but I feel like we're forcing you to do that combo all the time. I don't know. I don't know what kind of a change this is really. As a Kiriko player, I feel like it's just gonna be annoying as fuck. Like when I want, like there's moments like, especially even though Sojourn and Roadhog got nerfed, you know, there's still Reaper, there's still Symmetra, there's still all these characters that deal high amounts of damage at high amounts of rates, and when you slow my ability to heal my team, I just feel like you're hindering me a lot. Alright, I kinda wanna play tank first, because Sojourn's the same. Sojourn's the exact same. I just wanna feel out how Roadhog feels. I really wanna see what's the difference. You know, where is he gonna be lacking? You know, and also what characters can we think about moving into the meta more? I don't 100% think we're safe from Roadhog, but I think this is also the way this was supposed to be intended. I think you're supposed to be, you know, Roadhog's supposed to be one of the biggest threats on the battlefield. I mean, with this, I mean, the ultimate's still the same, and I just got nanoed, and I just cleared the whole fucking map with it, and that's play of the game. Even though I have 16% weapon accuracy and 50% chain accuracy, you know, we're still thriving. This character does feel different, so I'm having to come off the withdrawal of trusting the one shot. You can't play as crazy anymore, which is good, This is what this character's meant to be. It's not meant to be this character that can survive thousands of shots, heal, and then win, you know. But again, I'm not a tank player. I'm a support player at the end of the day, so. This is just an opinion from a guy who's in gold, so, you know. I don't know everything about this game, and I don't want to assume people who think that I know everything about this game. But the one thing I will say is that they didn't reduce, and what they thought they were going to reduce is the distance that the hook can travel. They didn't reduce that at all. See, that's a good move too. Is if I hit the long range shot, take off about half their damage, and then hook them in and walk forward and do the same one-shot combo that we've always done. That is also a new combo that we need to figure out now as well. You know, I don't know. I think it's a decent patch, but I'm gonna let you guys go. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy, please hit the like and subscribe button. Peace.